Hi y'all, it's me. I'm here with a TEMU haul and this is not sponsored in any way. I've purchased everything with my own money. Um, but I have a lot to show, so you may want to grab a cup of coffee or something to drink if you're interested in watching the whole thing. I have items that are not crafty that I want to share with you just because I think it helps you to get a feel for some of the other things that TEMU has to offer besides crafty stuff. And then I have, of course, crafty stuff. I have dies with samples, and there's one die in particular. It was the best $1.98 I ever spent, and I will show you that when I get to that point. So let me jump right in and start with the first item. These are picks for hors d'oeuvres, and I got them for my wedding. These are 100 pieces, and it was $2.48. And I'm doing like a charcuterie thing, so I need to have those. I also picked up these vines, and albeit they're not the best ever, around, but they'll work for what I need them for. These were $5.97, and you get 12 strands. And of course, when you use these, just like with the flowers I showed you previously, singly they don't look as nice as they could, but if you mix two strands together, they work much better. So if you need these kind of things, I suggest to check out TEMU just because their prices are so affordable. The next thing that I picked out, now I needed some sheer fabric for my archway, and I was looking at Hobby Lobby and they wanted $7.40 or something like that for a yard. I bought these on TEMU, and they were equivalent of 6 yards, and it was $8.72. So that's not even 1.5 yards of the one at Hobby Lobby. And I must say, I'm extremely, extremely pleased with this. I was leery because, you can't see the quality of it when you're looking at it, but these are, so it's 2.3 feet wide, and then it's 18 feet long, which is 6 yards, which is amazing. And the quality of this is so beautiful. I think it's going to drape so nicely. I was so pleased that I'm just like beside myself because I really needed these, and to save that kind of money and get this quality, I was really happy. So those are for the archway, and I bought several of those. This is something that's not necessarily something I would normally buy on anywhere but certain places. For those of you who know, I have my fiance and I, we were dancers back in the day, and I know that when you dance, you need a pretty decent shoe that has a suede bottom. It helps a lot. I did want to pick up some dancing shoes because I plan on dancing. These were $13.47, and they have a suede bottom, which is perfect for dancing and spinning and turning. And if I were to buy these shoes at a dance shop, they would have cost well over 50 or 60, maybe $70. So I'm really pleased with them. They fit perfectly. I was really happy with the quality for what I need them for. And hell, even if they're only, one or two wears, for $13, what do you expect, right? But I think they're great. So I went ahead and got that. This is funny because this item comes in 5 colors. They don't let you pick. It's a random selection. And I figured, well, if I pick out of the 5 colors, my chances are I'll get a color I like, and I got the one I didn't want the most. it was funny because it was only $1. This was 99 cents, and it was just funny because I thought, well, there was pink and blue and some other colors, and then they send me purple, which I know all you purple lovers love purple, but it's not one of my favorites. But this is just a little tote bag, and it looks so cute online. I kind of just wanted to see what it was like for 99 cents. Like I said, it was one of those let me just try it out kind of thing. It does have a zipper closure, and I suppose I can use it for makeup or something like that. So that was funny though. And then I picked up another one. Now this one was $2.99, and you probably may have seen it on TEMU. I don't know. They put these pictures everywhere. This one I'm kind of pleased with. I think it's just perfect. I just needed a smaller tote for my makeup when I travel, like to camp and stuff. I always take them in big bags, and then I realized I didn't need a big bag. So this one, what I really liked about it was that it's a double layer. So you get this section here that has the elastic and little pockets for your brushes or whatever, an area here. And then when you open the other half, you have a whole nother section for all the other kind of stuff, lipsticks and shadow or whatever, foundation. So I think this was a pretty decent deal for the price. I mean, you can't walk into, you know, any kind of Target or anywhere and get it for that price. So great deal there. This was $2.08, and this is a mold. And I picked this up because I'm going to be making, well, I don't have to take it out. You can see it. It's just a big circle. This actually fits an Oreo cookie, and I'm going to be dipping Oreo cookies in chocolate, and I needed a mold, and this is just perfect. And like I said, for $2.08, you can't go wrong. All right, now we can get into some of the craftier side of things. By the way, I did get a lot of freebies with my order. I got these, well, these I don't even know, but I guess they're the hang stuff. These, they gave me these beads here, and I think they're kind of pretty. Sorry, oh, what's on my hand? Ew. Probably ink. I was doing something with ink. But anyway, these are really pretty, and so they were free. Got those. And then this was also a freebie with my order. And these are little bow thingies. You can hang stuff on them, I suppose. I think this opens or something. Well, this does something. I don't know. I have to play with it. I didn't open them yet. But anyway, it's cute for free. What are you going to say, right? So let's get into other stuff that I bought. And I'm going to start with this trim right here. This was $1.28 for 1 yard. And I didn't want to take everything out of the packages before I filmed because it was all, would have been really hard to, you know, not get it all mixed up. But I think this is so pretty. It's like a rainbow of pastel colors. So pretty. And it's 1 yard. So I picked that up. Now these were a little bit deceiving. It says spool. You get them on a spool, which you don't. You get them in packages, and this is 10 yards of trim on each one. They were $1.48 for 10 yards, and I'm only going to open one if I can find the opening right here, just to show you what they look like. They're all the same. They're just different colors, and this is 10 yards of this one right here. And I think these are so pretty, and I got colors that I know I'll use, so that was that. I bought these, which were $2.39, and you get 20 yards. And I love the pink leaves. I think Hobby Lobby had pink at one time, and then they got rid of them, and then they put that peachy pink in, so these were nice to find, and that much for that price was a great deal. I also picked up some Jingle Bells. These were 98 cents for 6, and I got 3 colors that I wanted. And I really love these. I think they're really pretty, and I love this style of a Jingle Bell anyway. So I grabbed those. These were $1.07, and these are spacers for your beading projects, and I think that was a great deal for those. I think you get 100 in there, so good for that. I picked up some charms, and I was really happy to see these. They were cute, and I think I saw these on Stephanie's channel, and when she showed them, and I thought, oh, I gotta get those. So they're just butterflies on little dangle charm thingies, and you get 5 for, did I not write these down? $1.48. You get 5. So I picked up 3 packages of them. Now let's get into some dies, because I've got a lot of dies and a lot of samples I want to share with you. Of course, we all know TEMU, you have to pay attention to die sizes if you're, you know, if that's a big concern for you. But for the most part, I was pretty pleased with everything. I figured it would be exactly what I expected it to be. So this is the first die I got, and this was $1.88. And this one, it makes a border, and I did 2 variations so you could see. One of them I cut some additional leaves and put a little center. These I left plain so you could see what it looks like without, and this one I did some gold on top and put some pink diamond dots for the center. So I think that's a really cute die, and you can use parts of it, all of it. If you just wanted that much of it to be a little bouquet, you could do that. So I was really happy with that one. The next one I picked up was this one here, and I thought this would be smaller, but it's okay. I would have liked it to be smaller, honestly, but it's okay. It's still very cool looking. It's almost 60-ish if you think about it. It was $2.48, and this is the die right here, and that's the cutout it makes. Isn't that pretty? I just think it reminds me of an old 60s clock or something you'd see on the wall at some house at that time frame. But I think it'll be a nice layering piece, so I got that one. Next, I got this cute little umbrella. It was $1.48, and I did cut one out. I didn't do anything fancy to this one. I just kind of wanted you to see the way it looks, but it's so cute. Little parasol. Good for Maggie's collection, right? Parasol. So I got that one. The next one I got, and I saw this again on Stephanie's channel. I think there's 2 or 3 that I saw on her channel when she hauled from TEMU. And this one is a silhouette of a girl. It's $1.78, and that's what it looks like. And that's how it cuts out. And then if you want to decorate her up a little or make her some hair, I just cut 2 of those and then did one in brown and cut her hair out, which probably looks like crap, but at least you get the idea what you can do with it. I was doing this late at night so I could have some samples to share with you guys today. The next one I have to share with you is this one, and I got this also, saw this on her channel. This one was $1.98. And it is 3 dresses. Sorry, I'm trying to, well, there's 3 dresses, and I'll show you what they look like. So they come with the little hanger, and they come with the little bow and these little pieces here. I just kind of threw them down there so you could kind of see. And then there's this dress, and I didn't do anything to it because I wanted you to see that it has detail on it. And but it's really cute, and I just stuck a bow on that one. And then this one comes like this, so cute, with the little ruffles at the bottom, and I like the way they did the straps and the little markings there, so I just added the waistband just so you could see that one. So that's the items that it comes with in the set for $1.98. I'm going to try and link what I can, but I noticed when I was looking yesterday, a lot of this stuff is sold out. And I guess you just have to wait till it comes back into stock, I guess. Now, this is another one I kind of was hoping would have been smaller. This is a greenhouse, as you can see, and it comes with leaves, which I love. I'm really happy with that part of this die. It's a greenhouse, and as I said, I was hoping to be just a tad smaller so it would be embellishment size, but that's okay. So these are what the greenery look like, not the flowers. I used a punch for those, but the greenery pieces so you could see what they look like. I think they're absolutely great for, you know, making flowers and whatever, so really happy about that. And then the greenhouse, you basically would sit it on top of like this, and you could add flower boxes or whatever you want. But what I did was I cut the greenhouse out twice. I cut it in brown and green, and then I sort of offset them when I glued them together so that they would have a depth to them. And I think that's really cute, and it would have been cute tinier, but oh well. That's the thing you get. So the next item, I was been looking for a rainbow die that I like, and I have not come across one yet, but this one was $2.48, and I fell in love with it. I had to wait for it to come back in stock because it had been out of stock. It measures 3 3/4 wide by 2 3/4 height, depending on how far apart you put them. But super, super cute. And here's the sample I made. Isn't that just the cutest rainbow? I think it's so fun and playful, and it looks really cute with the glittery papers too. So that's that one there. I got more, y'all. I've got a lot of dies, I'm telling you. This one here is a pocket, a tag what do you want to call it? Layering kind of tag or something, pocket tag. I don't know what the heck to call this one. I'm going to pull it out so you can see it better. This one was $2.87, so it comes with the tag, this piece and this piece. And then I did several different ways so you could see. So this is the tag as it was intended, to have a double pocket, right? And then you could also do it with just the single. If you didn't want the double, just cut one off. This is the layering piece right here. So you could do that, or you could just use it on its own and use a different color. I was just kind of throwing it together so you could see what they look like. I'm not trying to, they're not the best embellishments, believe me, but at least you'll get some ideas when you see these dies on TEMU. The next one, this one is a cute baby bottle, and it measures 3 inches tall by 1.5 wide. It comes with the nipple, the collar for the bottle, and the little measurement marks. This one was $2.48, and it is a shaker die, and it's so cute. Look at that. It's so cute. It came with 3 little hearts right there, so I just glued them on there, and then I put the shaker bits in, and there's those little measuring marks there, the collar and the nipple. So cute, right? I thought it was cute, and it's a great size, you know, for an album or something. The next die I have to share with you is one I wasn't sure about when I first saw it, but I figured, you know what, I'm just going to order it anyway. Now I'm trying to find my sample. Give me one moment. Oh, here it is. It's this die here, and that was $2.48, and it's a planter with flowers, and that's it right there. And so this is basically how it would look if you were to cut it out. You can see it does do the indentations of the planter on the foil there, and that's how it would look. I decided to try the next one and add a few punched out flowers on it, and I think it looks so cute. I think these are so fun, and don't pay attention, I tore my foil. But anyway, just to give you the idea, that's what that looks like. The next one I want to share with you is a another tag kind of pocket sort of die, and this one, hold on a moment, comes, I'm going to just show you different versions of it. I didn't make a tag per se, but there's ways that it comes together. You get a lot of pieces. So that's a layering piece. This is a layering piece for the pocket. You get an extra that. You get these. There's some more pieces. Hold on. Right there. So basically, you get the tag. And this one was, by the way, $3.48. You get the tag and a pocket that you fold these back and you glue it, right? And then if you want, you can add a layering piece like this. If you want to, you can put a piece at the back, or you could use that by itself. You could also, just for the sake of this, I'm going to show it this way. You could put this piece up here, and then it comes with another one, which is, if you use this one, you could put a little circle because it comes with the reinforcer. And if you wanted to go further, there's another little piece that you can put over that one right there. Well, you do better at it when you glue it down. And then you put this little circle on it so you can have alternating colors, which is nice. And so it came with those pieces there. And then it also came with these little strips, which I'm loving. These are little tags, and I just think they are so sweet to have. And I love that one. It has a little heart in it. So that's what comes in that set. I thought it was a pretty good value for the money. And it cuts, all of these dies have cut perfectly. I've not had an issue with any one of them at all. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one, these are called cone flowers. And I've been wanting a set of these for a long time. And I just couldn't find any until I hit them on TEMU. So you get 3 sizes. And it also comes with the die for the cone in 3 sizes, because you need a cone for the top portions here. This one was $3.38, and I just made a few for you to see the different sizes and how they look. Aren't they pretty? I love these. I think they're so pretty, and it's a different kind of flower, which I like, that it's not common. So I got that. Got a few more to go. Bear with me. This one I did not make a sample for. I just didn't have the time. This was $4.47. I am impressed with this at the size. It's perfect. This makes a waterfall kind of thing, so you just have to cut out a bunch of those and glue them down, and this is your layering piece. This little piece you use towards the bottom to close the waterfall down. I have something similar that I made in my wedding album if you hadn't seen it and you want to see it kind of in action. So this was a good buy, $4.47. Let's see. Let's go with this one here. This was a pocket that I saw, and I have one like this, different style. It's more of a slotted pocket that you put on the corner, but this one is a layering kind of pocket. So it comes with 4 pieces. You layer according to size, and I thought that was really a cool die. You can make each one into a pocket. This was $3.77, and it looks like this when you put it together. So again, these could all be pockets left open, so you could tuck things in, put them on the corner of an album. I don't know, you could use them anywhere, and it does have the fold over flaps to glue it down, so this also becomes a pocket. So that's just one thing you can do with that die. I also thought about a little party hat using one of the bigger dies in there, just adding a pom-pom, and of course you would be able to decorate these, but how cute for a little party or something as a table favor. This is a Tussie Mussy, and I used one of the smaller ones. I just glued on some trim, a little handle, a little flower, and you could fill it with a little goodie and hang it on something. So that's another way to use that. And the last one is I took one of those and I squished it after I made it, and I made it into a little bouquet holder. So I have some flowers in there and a bow from my stash, and that's how I used it. So that's just some other ways to use that die in case you happen to pick it up. Okay, let me keep going. I've got 2 more to share with you, and these are probably my favorites, one in particular, but I'll save that one for last because that's like my ultimate favorite ever that I got from TEMU. Now this one, now I have to tell you this. For all of you who are familiar with Scrap Diva Erica's pop-up envelope, that's what this is. Now I did buy Erica, so I don't feel bad that I bought this from TEMU. I just was curious to see if this was the same thing that or worked the same way that Erica's worked. I know it's not exactly the same, but this one comes with layering pieces. It comes with this extra grid there. This is the piece that goes inside the envelope. This is a layering piece for here. It came with things that the swirl, and I don't know, this I'm thinking was a flower center. It came with, oh, there's another piece here. I'm guessing, I'm thinking there's a layering piece and the decorative piece, just like with everything else. I'll show you what I think that was for in a moment. It came with these, which are 3 sizes of a flower that you put together, leaves and more centers. It came with these, and I'm not really sure what these are for, but came with them. And then it came with some words. So these are the words that it came with, and that's how they punch out. So after you die cut them, you have all those little letters as well if you didn't want to use this, if you wanted to use the letters instead. Now, I put together one so you could see how it is, and it is so cute. It actually does the same thing. It lays flat so you can mail it off. I think these look like holly, so I'm going to assume that's a poinsettia and that this was for Christmas time, so I should have used another color, but I didn't want to want to show you how this looks. Now this is actually wider than the one that Erica has. That's the only difference besides the pieces that come with it. And this one, you can also layer on the back like this if you want to. I didn't even use the layering piece, which is this one, which could go behind this if you wanted to make that another color. This is the flower I put together with the dies. It's 3 of the flower pieces and then 3 leaves and that thing that I think was the center. And I think it's really cute, you know, and it was $4.39, so quite a deal. And I'm glad I got both of them to play with. So that's that. Now I want to get to my most favorite ever die that I've bought from TEMU, and I'll tell you why. I have been on the hunt for a nice rose die, and I have never found one that I felt was nice and easy and not complicated until I came across this one. It was $1.98, and it comes with four parts that are flower, and it comes with 2 leaves. Now, if you can see what is special about this, and it was so brilliant, whoever thought of it, one of them is a rolled flower and 3 are flat. And when you're constructing a rose, let me tell you, it is so easy. And I do have a lot of samples to show you, but I want to explain to you why I think it's so easy. So I have a lot of roses that are rolled, and when you roll them and roll them, then you got to fuss with them and make sure they sit out right. This one, because it's got the 3 layering pieces, it makes the rose come together so effortlessly. And I am in over the moon with this. I love its profile. I love that it's not bulky. And let me show you what I'm talking about. This is how the roses turn out. And it doesn't matter how many times I did it. Every time I did it, it came out looking the way I thought it should. There's some leaves on the back there. I did put some sparkly stuff on there just to give it some something. But what's really nice is you kind of mold these a little bit, the 3 pieces in back, and then you roll the center part. So that is in itself makes the whole thing look like a rose. But look at the profile. It's pretty flat. So if you put this on your work, it's not going to be too bulky. I think it's just a prettiest rose ever. And I would suggest if you like roses and want to make them and you have a hard time, this is definitely the way to go. Here's some others that I threw together just to show you. Here's some more here. And if you didn't want it to be this big, this is just using the middle one and the little one, and then the rolled part. There's also this one, which just using 2 of these little ones and then the rolled part. So you can make different sizes of roses too. They don't have to be just the big ones. And these are the last 2 samples I have to share. I just tried some layering of different patterns together to see how it came out, and they're okay, they're cute. But I am just so impressed with this die. I highly recommend it for you. I think you'll find that making these roses are so easy. Even this I use a quilling tool to get the rolls started, but you definitely don't need one. You just start rolling it with your fingers and it just comes together so easily. So that is my TEMU haul. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of stuff to share and a lot of preparation, but I'm glad I shared it with you, and I hope you have fun shopping on TEMU. And until next time, do what makes you happy. Bye for now.